Today we're in Colleyville. I think it's something Rambo Park. I'll put all the information at the bottom of the video here in a little bit. You've got two parts you can go down. You can go down this one, which is a little less paved. The other one is more paved. So we're going to take this trip first, and then we'll backtrack and go down the other one.
Daddy,
What do you think, bud?
do you know which way is the end?
Not really.
Do you know which way is the end?
I think we're at the kind of the middle. This trail is set up right in the middle of housing development, which is kind of nice for people right here and people close to Colleyville. You can kind of get away from the city feel, but as you can see right here, we're right here in the backyards of a couple homes, and I think this trail ends up pretty close to Grapevine Highway 26 there in Colleyville. Right over there is 26. So you can either park, I think there's a Brahms there, and then there's that building right there. You can park in the back and then make your way across and hike back here into the Colleyville Nature Center. So this part of the trail is a little more city. I'm just walking around this curve so you can see where Brahms and everything is. There's Brahms. And that is Highway 26. Now I'm going to backtrack and head back down to the bridge where we started, and I'm going to attempt the other half or 2/3 of the trail.
What is it?
Leaves of three, leave it be.
Leaves of 5.
Give it a high five. Got the fam with me today.
What?
Got the family with me. Now we're getting into the jungle. You gotta look where the camera's at. Right there's where the camera is, not the screen. Not the screen, camera. I'm using my new Note 5. So far I love it. Records in 4K. I'm not doing 4K right now because I don't have enough memory, but it does work. The trails are very popular. How are y'all?
Good, good. I was going to buy me a picture.
Yeah. On video, and y'all on the video. Say hi.
We'll be on YouTube.
Yes. Hi, bud. How are you?
Hi.
Good. Popular trail for this community. Like I said, once you get back past all the homes, you really do kind of feel like you're in the jungle or out in the forest. A lot of vines and foliage, trees, even though you got some chairs and all that fun stuff to rest and relax. But I mean, it really looks like, oh, I'm in the jungle. But if you look back over here, there's a few homes. So it's nice. We haven't had rain in a while, which was kind of bizarre because we did have quite a bit of rain in May, and then it just stopped. No more rain. So the creek's dry. I mean, it's got little spots of water, but it's pretty dry. You see, we're right by the homes. Kind of hear some people working on their houses. So you don't get completely submerged. Oh, they're doing a little bit of yard work. But it's a very nice trail, very fun trail to do for the kiddos. It's nice, wide, where you can take a stroller with you if you need. See, there's a little bit of water down there now. And I think we're coming back up to the street side of the park. And I'm getting used to how I want to do the format and everything with the trails, how I want to do the format with filming. But for the first few, you're going to be the guinea pigs. We're going to learn this together and hopefully create a pretty awesome community of trailers. So I'm back to the street, and I'm going to give you a few pictures of I guess rules and regulations for the park. This is the far side. If you were to come into the park, it's on the far side of the park, and I know that there's another trail that goes back a little further by a few ponds. I gotta quit looking at the screen and look at the camera. So I'm going to give you a few pictures to look at for rules and regulations. I'm backtracking. Now we're back to the bridge where we wide off, and now we're walking down what I think is the largest or the longest part of the trail. And I believe it is mostly paved. Nice wide sidewalks. Everything is manicured and taken care of. So it is an easy trail to walk. There are a few memorials, and I'll take photos of those. This part of the trail is paved. That part of the trail is not. Here's the trail.
Sissy can get out now and walk.
Alright, so we're going to go on the less manicured, unpaved part. Little amphitheater. You got the creek in the background. You have your little amphitheater. Got a trail over that way. You have a trail this way. We're going to take this trail. Guess there's a little monument back here. We'll cut back here and look at that. Oh, cool. Some educational material. Great for the kiddos. Hi, bud.
Hi.
Catch up.
I ran.
You-
Bumblebees.
Oh, yeah. Now there's
Let's
a
see,
trail
let's
that
see.
way, but I want to go this way. So we're going to backtrack just a bit. This is Little Bear Creek. Sign's a little faded. Not much water in it at the moment. Coming to a Y. I think we'll take the road less traveled. We'll follow the creek.
I took a quick path.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I forgot that it went down.
Oh, yeah?
That made me quicker.
That did make you quicker. That was cool. Here's one of the fishing ponds. You can see over there, way over there. It's my wife and my daughter. That's where the paved trail ends up. We're gonna catch up with them and backtrack that way. There's a falcon. This leads us to a little cul-de-sac. You can enter in here. Seems to be a trail going that way. I think that used to be a pond, but it's dry right now. And this is the loop back that I'm on here. I can go down this trail. I'm going to stay on the outside of it. Nice little picnic area right by the pond. We made it to the Y, did the loop. Now we're coming back to the pond, the two ponds. I hear a falcon. I think it's a falcon. Could be a hawk, but I think it's a falcon. Now we're going to walk back on the pavement back to our starting point. Plenty of wildlife. We got squirrels, geese. Oops, geese. We had ducks back there. The paved trail seems to be a little less covered in trees. So if you're going to be on the paved trail, put some sunscreen on, have plenty of water with you, because you'll be exposed a little bit more. This is kind of the boring part of the trail, because it walks along the houses. It's still nice, but we're coming up to a Y, and if you take off to the left there, you'll follow the street around to the parking lot, and we are going to go this way. Now we're back to the other Y where we took off and followed the creek over to the amphitheater and back to our little site map. And now we're heading back to the parking lot. And here we are, back where we started. Overall, the trail's really fun. It's fairly easy to do. It's not too crowded. This is a Saturday, and we saw a handful of people. I think one biker and a couple runners and a few families, minus the ducks, geese, squirrels. Not too crowded. Enjoyed it. We had a little breakfast picnic this morning before it got hot, and now we're all done. I'll wait for my family and we'll call it a day. Again, a lot of fun. If you can, get out, enjoy the scenery, the nature that God created for us. Don't forget to subscribe below. Give us a thumbs up, a high five, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye. Forgot to do my shout out today. Oakley, got my Oakleys on, got my Oakley half pack, and my selfie stick by Colleyville Auditorium. Great stuff, works real well. It's what I use on my new Note 5 and continue to use it. I'm really pleased with how it works out, and the quality of the equipment itself holds my phone real well. My arm doesn't get fatigued like it would with some of the heavier cameras and selfie sticks. It's real sturdy and does a great job. So go pick yours up. Just Google Colleyville Auditorium. It's LUC space HYM Auditorium. I don't know how to spell that, so you'll have to figure that out. .com, and you'll be able to pick yours up. They do, for every stick that is sold, they give 10% to a foundation that helps with human trafficking. It's a good cause. I would, if you're gonna spend money on a selfie stick, why not get a good quality one and one that supports good stuff. So, shout out to those guys. Much love.